Good morning, guys. It's Monday, January 6th. The moon is in Gemini. Gemini is versatile, witty, charming, communicative, light-hearted, and amusing. They're the jokers of the zodiac. I have to say, every Gemini I know, they're funny. They're very intelligent, imaginative. Their decisions are more logical than emotional. Fast learner, high IQ, the ability to analyze and verbalize, and also Geminis thrive on travel and change. They're very independent. So I want to say that Gemini is kind of like the running errands, schedules, habits, patterns. Let's take a look at the shadow side. Okay, having issues with being organized, being flighty, restless, indecisive. I know a lot of you guys are feeling this right now, having a hard time making a decision or figuring stuff out because it could be this, it could be this, it could be this, and you're not leaning towards anything. Okay, so there could be some inconsistencies with the recent Mercury transits that we had and the moon in Gemini. You pay attention to the details. You could forget something. I noticed a lot of people had forgotten their wallets. Odds and ends, forgetting something, having a piece missing, or something being incomplete. What else do we have? Irritation, manipulation, superficial. What is frivolous? Frivolous is wasting time. Okay, got it. Okay. What else? Oh, numbers of the day, 6 and 11. Sorry, guys, I'm a little off today. It's Monday. Okay, so 6 is the past. It is also love. It is also healing, showing your love by being responsible for somebody. So that says help. That says care. It also says doing what you love. Okay, we all want to help each other. So you could be at work, or you could be running around doing some kind of hobby, or you could be working on getting information about a hobby. We also have the number 11 today. 11 is the portal for goals. Okay, portal, whatever your goal is. If it's a partnership, if it's a thing, it's about your daily schedule. So it's kind of like running around and doing errands all together with the Gemini moon, the 6 and the 11. Doing a lot of running around, or for some of you guys, it could, oh wow, big chunk. For some of you guys, it's finding out rumors. For others, it's just getting information. And still yet, for others, it's talking to people and traveling to people, with people, for information. For some of you guys, you are the Gemini. So you're doing running around. Okay, so additional channelings with the Gemini. Car accidents, habits, anxiety, allergies. What was I going to say? Allergies and asthma. Okay, 333. Car accidents, habits, schedules, patterns of information, formation, information, also form. So you may be traveling to pick up paperwork or something, or maybe or you could be creating some kind of paperwork, because we also have Sun in Capricorn, sextiling Neptune and Pisces. Okay, that's good imagination, artistic potential, creative self-expression. So you could be writing something. I want to say blog comes to mind. Sun in Capricorn is usually about work. It's about power, enterprise. The Sun is about energy, focus, direction. Okay, so attention to your work. For some of you guys, it's attention to abuse. With sextiling Neptune and Pisces, this can be attention to your addictions, your drug abuse, your obsessions, your drinking, your gambling, using too much water, using too much poison. Sun, let's see. I get all kinds of shit off of this, guys. Let me go back to the Gemini. Gemini, road rage, speeding, using a car as a weapon, like driving it into something or blowing up a weapon, carjacking, cars piling up, major explosions, fuses and wiring going zap, gossip, static, losing signal, loss of signal. So some of you guys could have like, I almost want to say blackouts. Okay, so like you could have issues with the TV, with the social media, with the internet, that kind of deal. What do I want to say? Oh, Sun sextiling Neptune. So it could be, you know, attention to too much static, too much talking shit, too much anxieties, too much rumors, too much shit to do. Oh, science, electrons and photons. I also have here on the side. Nerves, habits, and patterns, daily errands. Informer, informants, informs. So you could literally whip something up today at work, like you may have to deal with paperwork or something. Finding out how to treat, finding out ways to counter abuses, sexual abuse, power abuse, habitual abuse of something. With the Pisces, I want to say, you know, it's altered state. So that could be, you know, drugs, alcohol. Capricorn is like white collar crime, I'm thinking. Attention to power abuses, white collar crime. With Neptune and Pisces, this could be the veil. Hiding power abuses. Let's talk about the things we don't talk about. So exposing the abuses. Or attention to detail on the things that weren't clear. So trying to find out the details. It could also be that there's some attention being brought to needing more rest or needing more creativity, or some of you guys can be like, I need more drugs. Okay, all manners, okay, legal and illegal, and the ones that should be legal and are illegal. Okay, so, hold on.
Like a scratch.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, Sun in Capricorn, sextile, Neptune in Pisces. It can also be accounting for, okay, because Capricorn is the counter, the counter, the person you count in, count out, or can count on or depend on. Okay, so it speaks to, with sextile, this is working with. Okay, so this can be awareness of too much, or just awareness of something that either there's too much or not enough. So for some of you guys, it could be sleep. You could be like, oh my God, why am I sleeping so much? I should be doing something, but I need to rest first. If I don't rest, then I'm not going to be any good. Okay, and then we have Jupiter with the nodes. Okay, we like Jupiter with the nodes. Jupiter is the great beneficent to begin with, and it speaks about greater fortune. So when it's Jupiter's conjunct with the south node, that's basically expanding from the past. Okay, so that talks about breaking the glass ceiling, your self-imposed glass ceiling. It's also a time when there's periods of greater material assets, but not only is there an increase in financial windfall, there's also an increase in expenditure. So you want to watch that too. This could be a time when you got to spend a little bit more, because oh, and I've heard the phrase spend more to make more, or it takes money to make money, something like that. Also too, you could be gambling on something and overexpand. Okay, so that's exceptional monetary risk, and you know, it could result in a heavy financial loss. Okay, and but also with Jupiter, it speaks of somebody coming in to help you pull through, lending a helping hand. So either somebody's going to help, somebody's going to help energetically. Okay, so it can be financial, it can be emotional, it can be physical, and it could also be spiritual. If you don't gain anything that is something concrete, or if you don't acquire something, it may be just spiritual knowledge, right, with Jupiter. Okay, also when facing a material setback, you can become spiritual in your philosophical beliefs. Okay, like, I don't know, say you lose your wallet and you lost like $20 or $40. Instead of, you know, constantly kicking yourself like, fuck, I need to pay more attention and blah blah blah. You know, we know you need to pay more attention, but you know what, go like this: shit, I lost my wallet, I hope somebody brings it back. Or, you know, if somebody steals my wallet, that's okay, you know, maybe they needed the money, 1111, but I'd like my IDs and stuff back. So it's kind of hopeful also. It restores hope, but it's all in perspective, the way that you look at it. So you can change your philosophical beliefs and ascend as a direct result from losing a financial loss. Okay, and like I says, if it's not materially, then it will be spiritually, or it could be physically. It's a really social combination. So you could be, you know, hobnobbing, rubbing noses with important people that can help you gain or help you in gains. Let's see what else. Can bring in contact with those of honorable reputation, so higher ups, and they can bring in spiritual or financial growth. Also too, with Jupiter, weight loss or weight gain, okay, depending upon which nodes are involved. Jupiter with the nodes can be prevalent in horseback riding accidents and leg injuries. With Jupiter, I also want to say dog accidents. So it could be biting, or, you know, the dog gets scared and bites you. Something to that effect. So horses and dog accidents. It could also be accidents from being overweight or being underweight. So it could be issues that grow from or stem from that. And same thing too with the monetary accidents, like maybe you made a bad investment, you didn't mean to do that, but it ended up hurting you. So you're being encouraged to turn the other cheek and try to see the bright side. And also there can be some people that are doing long distance moves and long distance travel. And it's also been noted to be influential in publishing. So like I was saying earlier, maybe you're doing a little bit of research. You're creating some kind of document or a blog, or perhaps even writing a book or an article or an ebook or something. So this kind of feels like a launch, expanding through some kind of launch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And tomorrow there's a minor transit, but just be aware of that. Somebody could be fooling you. You could be trying to fool yourself. Somebody's not telling the truth here, or somebody's not seeing things very clearly. And there is a danger of hacking. Okay, so with that danger of hacking, there can be problems in love affairs if somebody is delusional, in denial. Okay, let me see. Jupiter conjunct the South Node, and then in addition, it's acceptable to schemers. So it's not Mercury retrograde, but we are in the Moon in Gemini. So there could be, what do you call it? Your account could be accessed twice. Okay, so it kind of functions as a Mercury retrograde. Okay, double check your transactions, double check your paperwork. If you're creating the paperwork, double check that. If you pay something, make sure that that transaction is cleared and it's only done once. I want to say hackers and scammers. So this kind of feels like data for hacking. So somebody might be talking about how there's a problem with hacking. With the Capricorn Cancer eclipse, it feels like possible work computers, government computers, hacking of the higher ups, people who are supposed to have high security. So this kind of feels like accounting for hacking. Let's see what else. Too much hacking. Too much weight, too much dead weight. So some of it could be like too much dead weight, or I'm getting sifting through the information, the data, the facts. Earlier, the channeling I was getting, putting in a complaint, putting in a request, an application, facts, discovery, appalled. Nah, I didn't mean appall, but since I said it, appalled by or disgusted by. I meant a poll, okay, an inquisition, a quest. So this can be bringing the light to too much secret in a particular quest. Okay, I'm hearing injunction. Too much lies. Too much hiding, too much secrecy. Conjunct the South Node, too much keeping people in the dark. That's secrets. So there's an increasing amount of people who are realizing that they're smack dab in the middle of power abuses. Okay, so expanding. They may not want it to go any further, and they may realize that they have to speak up and say something or do something about it. Getting control over an abuse that has gone too far. Okay, so the numbers, back to the numbers. I did 6 and 11. I've already done the New Year's numbers. I just want to let you guys know with the additional transits, we have 16, 16, 7, 7, 7. So that's 5 sevens, guys. Okay, what that means is there's something that's being integrated, some kind of daily goal. So this could actually be like the impeachment hearings, something that's going on every day. 11 is also about the truth setting you free every day, speaking your truth as a habit. Okay, 16 is about serving, okay, expressing love, expressing service. 7 is about heaven, hell, harmony. It can be disruption. It can be fantastically imaginative and dreamy. Okay, 7 can be psychic downloads. It can also be awakenings and intuitive aha moments. 7 is also the number of partnership, diplomacy, dependence, depending on, counting on somebody speaking up, trying to get somebody to tell the truth. So this almost feels like a subpoena. What we got. Okay, so community, privileged lady. Oh, this is a big little chunk of cards here. Community would be, you know, who are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Okay, it's doctors, lawyers, the little businesses, all the people around you, neighborhood, social circles. Did I say other business owners? It's the collective. It's humanity on the whole. Let's lay these cards out first. I haven't even looked at them yet. Okay. Actually, I want to use this to clarify this. Okay. Got our privileged lady. Message of concern. Clarify pathway. That one made it out. Clarify pathway. Clarify despair. Clarify cockpit, please. Wow. Gorgeous cards, guys. Okay, so first off, with the collective, with the neighborhood, with the people around you, just everybody else, the collective. We've got Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Mentor of Swords. So it's almost like the collective is collectively saying this has to stop, and you can see an uprise. Okay, Mercury and Sagittarius, Eight of Wands. For me, this is like a final destination card where things are, your manifestations are speeding up. It's like you look here, you know something's going to happen. It's kind of like a foreboding, or it's like exactly like I said, there's all kinds of signs coming in, directing you, letting you know that something is about to happen in the next, it feels like an instant. Mentor of Swords is about, you know, enough is enough. It's strengths and limitations of the intellect. This is about unity, somebody who promotes unity. Okay, and it can also be domestic violence. Yeah, sudden physical violence from a rush conclusion, you know, from a breakup all the way to a killing, a murder. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about good management. Expect excellent results. So let's see. There could be a lot of people who are beginning to do better. They're starting to see some signs of movement forward. Okay, or there could be some people realizing that they need to get together and expand on their resources, get in touch with others who are in the same situation, who are doing the same positive movements forward. Okay, so this is union. This is union. This is linking up with other people. So some of you guys could be finding your vibe tribe, or you could be linking up with people who are like, hey, I do that for a living too, or hey, I was interested in doing that thing for my business, or hey, I was interested in that exercise, or that, you know, or that thing that you do. Okay, so there's some kind of connection that you're forming with others, and it's going to benefit you. The Mercury in Sagittarius, that's also wanderlust, wanting to go cruising here, go cruising there. So it could also be outsourcing, talking to other people, finding out information. For somebody, it's a collective source of information during a research or an investigation. Working together, working to unite. Okay, so what I also saw too over the weekend is there was, on one of my pages, they were asking for everybody to say this prayer out loud. And yes, I'm Wiccan, so it was a Wiccan prayer. And basically, we were chanting for rain to go over to Australia, and it looks like we got it. Now, you know, a lot of people are like, yeah, whatever, it was going to rain anyways. But you know what? You know how many people added so mote it be? I did my part, and I added so mote it be after I'd read it. Okay, so all this collective energy coming together because we've had enough of the negative and default energies coming in. So we all got together, pooled our resources, and sent a little rainbow, a little love, and some rain over there. And it looks like it was successful. Okay, because we're over here and we're looking, and it feels so helpless. But the one thing we can do is send our love and send our direct energy. So there was a lot of that, a lot of people getting together and combining. I'm hearing our powers combine, Wonder Twin powers activate. So it was kind of like that, you know, when a whole shitload of hosts on the energetic network on our planetary grid get together and manifest the intention to bring something, it will happen. When people have had enough, they will rise, they will stand up and make it happen. So that I clearly saw over the weekend, especially with Australia. I'm very happy about that. And look, see, the lightning and the rainbow and the clouds. So this was a blessed event due to the resources of a lot of people. Everybody sent their love. Okay, what do we got? Prince of Pentacles or Prince of Dis, 4 Swords, 12 Hangman, 4 of Wands, and Death. Okay, so we've got 2 Death cards already. I see the Coffin and the Wheel of Fortune over there. Prince of Pentacles could be negotiation. Can be negotiating, planning, but this is like a visitor, physically going and doing something. Discussion, negotiation, some visitation. This could be good news also because it is communication. It is a message. This is coming to you for a message. Okay, 4 of Swords. It's seclusion, escape. Silencing the fears. For some of this, it's like you're navigating through your fears. Or some of you guys could literally be escaping, trying to get away from all the confusion. You could be just confused. Confused as to why you're stuck, why you haven't been able to progress and move forward. A lot of it has to do with silencing your fears and looking at things from a different point of view. The Hangman says you're stuck. You're stuck until you learn to view something in a different way. It's all about the perspective. Learn to see the lesson and the growth in things. Okay, for some of you guys, this is like, I just want to go home. You could be rained out. I just want to go home and take a nap, or I want to go home and get high or get drunk. Then we have 4 of Wands and the 13 Death card. 4 of Wands is about, it's 1111. It's a portal for goals. Okay, it's a portal for a foundation somewhere. It's also Venus and Aries, so it's going after what you want, and they're making me look at the dove and the eyeball in here. Okay, so seeking peace in the confines of your own home. Some of you guys are bravely going home. Some of you guys are bravely seeking peace. So you could be, some of you guys, okay, with, I'm hearing escape and spa linked to this. This is rest, changing your point of view. So some of you guys could be looking for psychiatric help, some kind of therapist or therapy. This could be drug abuse counseling. This could be just a mass awakening. Some of you guys are revisiting some fears. We still have Uranus retrograde in Taurus, okay? That doesn't go direct until January 10th, the same day as the full moon eclipse in Cancer. Okay, and that is at 20 degrees. Okay, Uranus in Taurus is at 2 degrees, so it's about balance, partnership, harmony, intimacy. A base, a new intimate base, a new home. Or for some of you guys, a new mother or a new nurturer. Okay, I just heard, I'm looking for a new love. That song, Jody Watley. I'm looking for a new love, baby, a new love. So for a lot of you guys, there could be an end to a particular thing, and what this looks like is the awakening of the collective, realizing that they have the power. Okay, they're not stuck. There's no need to silence any fears. The only thing that is real is love, not fears. Okay, so when you're self-talking yourself, trying to calm yourself down, okay, it's at that point when you realize that only love is real. Okay, Venus in Aries, the goal, love, peace, understanding, foundation. So there is a foundation of love setting you free. Okay, Hangman is also it's Neptune, it's Piscean, so that can be unconditional love. So, they keep bringing my attention to the sun back here, so there could be some attention on the ways that you haven't been loving yourself, the ways that you've been too self-critical, the ways that you've punished yourself. Okay, a lot of that could be due to the fact that you don't believe that you're worthy, but you are. So there could also be the dawn of the realization that you are worthy. So yeah, that sense of peace comes from that. And then we have death. This is about your legacy. This is the promise to be open to expansion all the time. To not panic, to be calm when faced with things that threaten to deter you, that threaten to distract you, that threaten to detour you. Okay, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. You're, I want to say, caught up in a vicious cycle. Escape. Going to escape. Okay, wanna get away, running away. Somebody could run away because they just can't deal with a lot of things. They could want to be by themselves, or they could be going home to sleep or sleeping it off. I want to say sleeping it off. For some of you guys, this could be sleeping off alcohol, sleeping off addiction, or I want to say a detox. It feels like talking about a detox. How to stop something, or how to start something from, wait. I want to say how to start something from stopping. How to stop something from starting, how to stop something from ballooning out of control. Because Neptune is also boundless, yeah? No boundaries. For some of you guys, you may just want to go home. You want to break free and go home. Whatever it is, you just want to go home. For some of you guys, there can be the death of a loved one. I want to say a mother, somebody that you're attached to. Flying the coop, breaking free. So this can be an actual death of a mother figure, and you may have to do some traveling. Or this can, I want to say an end to an era, or this can be an end to a home base. Like, last year both of my grandparents' house sold, and those were the two houses I visited my whole life. Okay, and in 1 year, several months apart, they were both sold. I mean, that whole childhood just gone. Gone. Completely changed. And it's a deep-rooted love. I had intense feelings for grandma's house. You always want to go home, or when you go to grandma's house, you feel at home. So this could be breaking free from something. It's going to last a lifetime. And it's also breaking free from the old, breaking free from being stuck and moving forward with your legacy of goals. So this is like your divine purpose. Some of you guys may have found it. Some of you guys may have found something that sets you free, or a place, a person, a place, a thing, an idea that sets you free. Okay, and you've gone about your way to incorporating this on a daily basis. Death is Scorpio energy. It takes the negative, it purges it, or it transmutes it into positive energy. Okay, so after a period of being stuck and being 3D and feeling like you need to get away, you want to run away, or you want to escape, every time you have to calm yourself down, what's going on is you've now changed. You're feeling way more peaceful because you have a foundation of love for yourself. Okay, so the next set of cards. Privileged Lady, Message of Concern, Pathway, Despair, and Coffin. So for some of you guys, this is a physical death. Privileged Lady is honor and breeding in a young woman, very young at heart, carefree, wild. I want to say wild child. This could also be somebody underage, like a teenager or a young child, because it is number 12. So it talks about surrendering. So this is like pure child energy. It also equals 3. So this is a joyful, lift you up, a person with good breeding, a person who's honest, a person who's brave, somebody who has been taken care of. I want to say the pretty baby. Message of concern. This is basically, you know, touching base, expressing a bond. Are you okay? Are you doing well? Pathway. To me right now, I see it as the North Node in Cancer. Finding your way home, going on your path through all these transformative changes. That would be all these butterflies here. But knowing you're supposed to head in this direction, okay? This way on this leg of this journey. So for some of you guys, you may be worried about how a child is doing or how a young lady is doing. I want to say debutante. Oh. My condolences. Yeah, it could have been her mother died or somebody in relation to this privileged lady. It could be sister, aunt, best friend, grandma, mother, especially mother. But it really says female. Then we have despair. That is like no other options, have no options left. Everything was taken away from you. So it was kind of like you were robbed. You lost. This is a huge loss. Okay, due to this death. Coffin. Beginnings and endings. Closing one door, opening another. An end. It could literally be an actual box or a container. So this could also be I want to say something going viral, like public relations cannot contain it anymore. So this just in. This is like a cover story, blowing a story. This is social media. So this is an outcry. Why is this happening? What can we do about it? How can we end this? So it's definitely social outcry as to abuses or, I want to say abuses, but how do I say this? Like the fires in Australia. Not that it's abuses, but it's taking a lot, taking its toll. It's taking, it's stealing, it's robbing, it is raping. Okay, so all those things apply here. So is there no end in sight? Why can't we do anything about this? Okay, so you can say that, you know, all these people had responded to a plight on humanity. And these are all, this is them talking about it. Hell, this privileged lady could be Gaia. This could be the earth. The earth is surrendering. So it's kind of like, not that the earth is surrendering. This is activism. This is a new direction in activism. Hell, this could be Greta Thunberg. This is activism. Why can't we change? Is there nothing we can do? Social media. So it's outcry and concern for abuse. Or, oh, okay, I want to say, so In this situation, it would be neglect or dereliction or dismissed, or something's neglected, something's been derelict, something's not being taken care of, or a hard time conquering or battling something. Okay, so privileged lady. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, ooh, 3 of Hearts, 9 of Swords, oh shit, 10 of Swords, oh my god, wow. Holy crap, you got like all the miserable cards in here. We got 3, 5, 9, and 10 of Swords. Okay, holy crap. 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, that would be like the Gemini energy. We do have the Moon in Gemini today. So this can be a lot of anxiety. I see that first of all, just with all the amount of swords that are here. A lot of thinking. Not necessarily round in circles, but panic and fear. Look at that. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, that would be fear. Manipulation and fear. And I want to say power and control attached to that. That's just what I'm hearing. 5, 5, the things that need to be changed. Oh, wow. Okay, so 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh, if I didn't tell you guys today, we have 5 sevens. Okay, so this can be a world awakening. Okay, awakening from the dream. So blue pill, red pill. Which one do you choose? Do you wake up, or do you keep sleeping and hanging with the triples, believing everything that you hear rather than attempting to view, attempting to look? This is saying, take a look at what is going on in our world. Can nothing stop this? Look at what we as humans have done. So this is like a battle. Gaia is losing due to our corruption, due to the power trips of the higher-ups, of the hierarchy. The common people, we want to take care of the earth, you know. We're united on this. We want to help people. But then you have government and conspiracy and all these hierarchies and paradigms who want to keep power without improving anything. It's like they want to keep things the same while conditions massively get worse and worse. So this feels like the world, the state of the world, state of the union address, I want to say. State, I don't know why I'm getting state of the union address. There could be one announced. There should be one announced with all these missile strikes. It's kind of ridiculous. So this can be a representative speaking publicly about the United States and that they did not approve of the changes that have been made, such as the missile strikes, coffin, and that they're aware that the United States is now being looked as the killers or the ones to kill. I want to say it's the beginning of our kill zone. Public relations control. We do not approve of this strategy. It needs to change. 5553. So this is like interference, a representative. So yeah, it's some kind of house address. I want to say a house address. Speaker of the House. Could be, could be Speaker of the House in terms of this war that we have going on with Iran. That could be what this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, Iran. I said running away earlier. Going to Iran. Poison. I'm getting poison with this, guys. I know they're already poisoned. That could be because it's Gemini. Okay, so it's poisonous rumors. It could also be poisonous air. Air can be atmosphere too. So that's tension. You can cut it with a knife. This Prince of Dis here, this can be being deployed. This can be gas. What did I get here? Information. Using a car as a weapon, driving into it, blowing it up, carjacking, cars piling up, major explosion. Fuses and oh wow, okay, the sun sextile Neptune, so this can be, yeah, blowing it up. Attention to poison. Sun and Capricorn poison. So this is like poisoning or chemicals. Nerve gas. I want to say nerve gas. What else? We have science, electron, photon. Chemical weapons. Why do I want to say chemical fire? Chemical fire. Firing chemical weapons. Napalm? Is that napalm? I'm not too sure. Anyways, Three of Hearts. This can be a meeting. Usually it's a joyous meeting, but surrounding the circumstances, it could be just a get-together where they try to plan an interference, or this could be public relations control, damage control. This is damage control. What the hell do we do? And it's not going to be successful. The entire world is talking about this. There's no way. So it's like they're going to issue a statement on TV, on the radio, on social media, but it's this could be a meeting for what we've learned so far. So this kind of feels like a recap of events, I want to say, in wartime, in runtime, in real time, play by play, point by point. So this feels like a proposal also. Hold on. And there seems to be this growing disbelief. Why are we even doing this? What are they really after? Okay, a lot of us, we know that this war that's being waged over here is based on greed, some kind of wealth. Okay, I'm hearing sinking, and then they're making me look at this head sticking out above the ground over here. If you guys can see that, sinking. So I'm looking at this and I'm trying to. Okay, she's in a hole, buried up to her neck, just her head exposed. She's vulnerable to the kicks of this black horse. So there's some kind of setup here. The government is at it again, giving us false and delusional reasons for attacking. Now, this may just be Trump. Everyone else is like, why the hell are we even doing this? We're not even at war. Why are you doing... going after the kill? It's public relations nightmare. Okay. Nine of Swords, learning. What have we learned so far? So this could be Inquisition. Like I said, you know, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. But this could be, they could be adding war crimes to this also. Ten of Swords is my life is over. And then you have the Ten of Hearts reverse. We do not condone. We respectfully do not condone our president's actions. So this is like, oh my God, what a nightmare. Message of concern. It's basically, I'm sorry. Three of Swords, this is trauma, this is pain. We are very pained to have hurt people. It was not our decision. Not in the best judgment. And then pathway, temperance, and Three of Wands. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is the Cancer energy, the mission home, and then temperance. Temperance is balancing. Okay, so we're being threatened. The U.S. is under threat of retaliation. This is a change in direction. We do not support what just happened. Once again, social media. Divine timing and patience. We're not sure how we're going to clean this up, but all we can do is move forward from here. So there's some kind of opportunity to move ahead. We want to look forward to a positive future. There's something going on behind the scenes, though. This tree over here, it's in the dark. It's very, very dark. So there's some, I want to say, backwoods communication. Attempting to spark some growth. Tree. Hold on. Some dark growth, some dark roots. The clock is ticking and the pressure is on. Somebody wants something to happen with the United States. And there's some, I almost want to say this is some behind the scenes, not necessarily bad, but undercover. Somebody's a whistleblower. There's some legal things going on behind the scenes. Maybe somebody's account or their affidavit or their written testimony or statement. The Temperance card is also about divine timing, waiting for your opening to act. And then here's Three of Wands saying, raising your hand and saying, I'm acting. Okay. An opportunity. acting on an opportunity to level the playing field with the United States, or taking something away, an opportunity to steal. I want to say steal the limelight. I don't know why. Somebody wants to be recognized as a powerful country, person, place. They want to be recognized as a master. Or somebody, oh, this could be mastering the public relations nightmare here. Planting a few dark seeds. Vengeance is mine. And then we come to despair. Despair is about losing out on opportunities, having really nowhere to go. No job, no home, no relationship. It's just you and your dog. This is almost full energy. And it gives a sense of depression, despair, very cold Capricorn energy, almost as if kicking yourself. And it also looks like victim mentality. Well, there's an end to that. And this could be having no other option but to change yourself. Six of Hearts. So for some of you guys, ooh, yeah, the Six of Hearts can be, like I was saying, it could be a child, though. A child, a teenager. This is a female that passes away. Somebody from your past. Could be mom, could be sister, could be auntie, could be best friend, could be grandma. Any and every female, it could be around you. This could also be, besides a person, a place, a thing, an idea, a situation from the past coming back up. Uranus is moving direct on the 10th. Okay, so this could be, I want to say a physical, a concrete showing of some changes. So there could be like inner transformation, and then this person is, they're slowly shutting down, but it's all internal until they physically pass away. Well, the Uranus going direct in Taurus could be the sudden change. Six of Hearts is also love from the past, or care from the past. Okay, so you could be really broken by losing somebody who was a huge figure in your life, somebody that you counted on, somebody that you relied on to be there day after day after day. Like I said, it could be your mama. Seven of Pentacles, waiting for something to bear fruit. So you could be witnessing somebody suffering. This female figure, you could witness them suffering, and it could frustrate you because you just want them to stop hurting. But then again, when they stop hurting, that's when they pass on, and that's when they transform their energies, right, from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. As they leave their physical meat suits, they pass into the fourth dimension, and the energy stays there. Okay, because energy never really dies. Although the physical dies and goes away and transforms into different energies to feed other living beings and entities, your soul, your ideas, and your love never ceases to exist. That energy still exists. Okay, so you could have to watch somebody suffer physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Coffin, like I said, closing off or an end. It can be 24 hours also. Within 24 hours, the Wheel of Fortune will change. Wow, we got two 10s on top of each other. Actually, three 10s, guys. And that would be 19, 10, and 10. Together, that's 30. That's Pluto. Deep, intense changes. Beginnings and endings, moving forward with growth, with growth, with growth. Turning the tide, the Wheel of Fortune, leveling up to the next event. Here's the phoenix catching my eye. So somebody is about to rise from the ashes of in the wake of. This could be, you know, awake, just viewing the preserved body. I don't know. They're telling me these words, guys. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, completion of a cycle, moving up to the next level. You just beat the boss. So when something comes to an end, it's usually a sign that there's something new coming in. Newer and better. So after a period of suffering, this person passes away. Okay, and you can look forward with optimism, know that they're no longer in any pain. It's over. Now they're high, they're in the heavens, and you can feel better about yourself. You were there at the end for them. 10 of Pentacles, that's abundance. It's nurturing protection. It is people giving you their condolences, helping to support you, okay, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's, you know, sorry for your loss. And it's also, what can I do to help? This is from the universe and in the physical reality from people around you. So you'll find that events flow smoother and they move forward faster with the help of others. I was just going to say, can I get a conclusion? Marriage. For that, marriage is like a partnership, a contract, a team, a cooperation. 7 of Swords and Ace of Swords. So we might be linking up with new allies. Even though this is a number 3, it's supposed to be a joyous union. But here's 7 of Swords, lies, betrayal. Ace of Swords, truth and recognition. Clarity in communication. The spoken word, a blessing. So this could be just, I want to say, the Democrats stating that we do not support these actions. This could be a vote to go to war. No, we don't want to go to war. We want to try and fix this. Detach. Ace of Swords can be new information coming in about a partner also. Dismiss. Still getting a, we don't support these actions. We do not condone these actions. Not supported. 2 of Wands, making a decision. Marriage and partnership, that would be Libra, so that could be diplomats. Like, ooh. Yeah, it's like the house does not support the actions. I mean, we don't either as a collective. The World and the Queen of Wands is reversed. Making a decision to not take any action. Kind of waiting until things fall into place, but not, somebody's making a decision to not do anything. They're going to stand their faith and hope that things work out. Ooh, this is a tough one, guys. I got no answers. Just maybes. Quite a few cards came out today. Let's see what we got. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So this could have actually been somebody who's already passed and you're just thinking about them and how they left you and how you feel like you have nothing. Just pretty much kicking yourself. Chakra clearing. This is something that you have to clear, okay? Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Now, I've been seeing this card quite a bit, and I have been seeing the Merkaba, this little symbol at the top here. If you don't know what a Merkaba is, I suggest that you Google it. You can also Google Tesla. The 369 code talks about creation and calculations and the numbers you need to create something. So, you know, the chakra clearing, they talk about geometric shapes, but it's not just shapes. It's shapes, it's numbers, it's colors, it's words, it's situations. Look for the synchronicities that catch your eye. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Saturn can be really hard on you, and you could want to kick your own ass, okay? Nobody can kick your ass worse than yourself, right? Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay, so I think this one is for the collective. You know how we got together and we prayed for rain to come down in Australia. When we all work together, we can all make it happen, okay? Keep that in your head. That goes for saving the rainforest, saving whatever's on fire, saving humanity, saving the world on every single level, okay? Our forests, our humans, our earth, our culture, our history, our legacy. One more, guys, from the Hawaiian Healing Intention Stack, and let's see what this has to say. It's kind of like a world. There's an outcry. This feels like an outcry. But also, too, keep in mind, this may be happening. You know, people are asking, why is it happening? It's happening to bring your attention to it. It's happening to bring the attention of the entire human race's, the whole entire human race's attention to power abuses. Ike, to see, know, feel. It's perspective, okay? A number 40. 4 is, you know, grounding, power, control, achievement, success. And it's also about home. I did say something about that before, a new home. And we do have the Hangman perspective card right here. My intention is to consciously cultivate thoughts that support, nurture, and inspire me, and to choose the point of view that has the most positive effect on my life. Your thoughts belong completely to you. No one else has domain over what you choose to think. Your thoughts and how you interpret the world has a direct impact on your feelings, your vibration, your choices, and your life experiences. By consciously choosing thoughts that are inspiring, supportive, and nurturing, you will cultivate feelings and attract experiences that have a positive effect on your life. Okay, so, you know, that's the people of the United States have spoken. No war. We don't want a war. We want to maintain peace. How can we find peace? How can we stop the devilish actions? What can we do to stop the devilish actions? Ace of Pentacles. windfall. Okay. For a lot of you guys, this would be like winning the lottery. For others, it is abundance, clear abundance, a blessing. I want to say a reserve, could be the reserve. With Uranus and Taurus, Sun and Capricorn, Uranus and Taurus. I want to look at something, guys. Where is it? Uranus and Taurus coming up. I think it's later on in the week. A change. A new client. Pay for power. Pay for power. Pay for the authority. Investing. So this is like a blessing of an investment. The answer, big money contracts. A new status. So this could be a new financial status. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I will see you guys next time.